Your ship, cargo, and crew belong to the Ashen Claws now.
Hello gentlemen and lady, it's Papa Midnight, and today I'm back with another deck guide. Today we're gonna look at some actually cancerous stuff, but in between all those Master Targadons, Titans and Shidrenko, I think our boy Nerat Kirine here is kind of like the lesser evil, and he's also quite effective against all those decks I just mentioned. And anyway, yeah, we're back with some Orphans of War. The value kings, like, they don't have any particular gimmicks, they simply have a lot of good cards. And Nerat Kirine tends to be their best warlord because of his high initiative and stupid ability. It's random as fuck. And yes, I've been complaining about him on and on. If you're a regular viewer, you kinda know that I hate Kirine. But over the course of the last 2 or 3 seasons, so basically after the latest expansion, when the Orphans of War got some new tools to play with, I've been playing him on and off, and I actually had some really good results. I think with this win rate you can easily go top 10. I think if I would actually try and play this game for more than like 5 minutes a day, I could give it a roll, but well, not right now. Not right now, boys. Don't test me. Anyway, let's jump into the deck and go over the cards. So our warlord is Nerat Kirine. As mentioned, there is some actual casino going on, but it's a good casino. It's very rarely bad casino. You deal 1 damage for 2 energy, which is not particularly good. If target survives, you get a copy of a card out of your enemy's deck. And that's good. That's like drawing a card. It's like Horus ability with an extra gimmick. But you don't empty your deck, you get tools from, I don't know, from outside. It can be good, it can be bad. It's casino basically, but Nerat Kirine has high initiative. That means that if you're in a mid-range matchup against Dark Angels, against Blood Angels, whatever, Salamanders even, we get to play their stuff before they do, because, well, we have high initiative and we go first, there's that. And we combine that with some energy manipulation and overall good Orphans of War stuff to make every matchup for our opponent kind of like a game of guess. And yeah, it's quite painful to play against him, but as mentioned, he's cancerous. I'll be real, he's probably one of the strongest like A-tier warlords right now, but nonetheless he's hella fun, so whatever. First card here, Dwelling Site. So I like to play this card anywhere where the warlord or the deck has a lot of cards in hand, and with Nerat Kirine we constantly generate cards, and as mentioned, our whole gimmick is to play stuff ahead of our opponent, so Dwelling Site comes in really handy here. Same as Arbor Slider. Most of the time we will use it to refill energy, so to play more stuff in one turn. Yeah, that's basically it. In some tough situations you can of course heal your warlord, or if you're like turn 2 and you just use your ability, you can't play anything, just play Arbor Slider. Also, nice combo here. If you play the Arbor Slider to draw and then follow up with Planned Strike, maybe you draw the status for Arbor Slider, so kind of more value here. And we got Ambassador Megator, always good for those. Tempo swings, of course. We can also bounce our own stuff, like Sholta, we can bounce Last Rifle Section, even Brennan F for another Raven Guard status if he's like low health or de-stealthed or anything. We can bounce Kirhane, we can bounce Black Shield Outrider, so you got the idea. Of course, most of the time you want to use him to bounce your opponent's stuff, but in some cases it's cool to reuse one of those powerful rallies you have. Then a copy of Ashen Claw. I think 1 copy is enough because it's kind of awkward when you have 2 of those in hand. It cycles back to your deck anyway, so if you use it correctly, then it will be available all the time anyway. Legionary Sholta, again one of those really good 2-drops. He's like Last Rifle Section Junior, but actually better because of the target dice against Survivor 2, so he won't die to a face swing from your opponent. Your opponent will need 2 actions to remove him, so very good clear tool. Hey, shut the fuck up, okay? I'm recording a video about this. If you want to get rid of something with 2 health with style, then use Nerat Kirine's ability and then follow it up with Sholta for energy. Sure, you could have just face bashed it and played something for energy, but here we get a card and Sholta on the board, so yeah, you got the idea. You have to play around with it a little bit. Then we got Unknown Allegiance. Currently, as mentioned, there are a lot of Master Targadons and aggro meta in general, so having that extra turn is quite substantial for your warlord here, because, well, we don't have any defensive mechanics, we don't have any front lines because we've done it of barge, so we kind of need that to stall another turn. As mentioned, especially useful when you're playing against Master Targadon. But yeah, I don't like to usually play this card in other Orphans of War because it doesn't cycle like the White Scars version, for example. And it's very situational, it's sitting in your hand, but since Nerat Kirine will usually have a large hand, we can afford to play it. And yeah, it helps in those tough situations, certainly. Then we got Informant Network. This is my anti-stealth deck of choice. Not much to say here, little AoE additionally to the anti-stealth. Then the last rifle section in the 3 spot. So you would ask, well, Midnight, there's the Veteran Marauders in the 3 spot for the Orphans 4. Why don't you play this? I like the last rifle section here more because they essentially do the same. The Veteran Marauders will do 4 damage on average. Yeah, you will maybe face swing with him into the warlord. The last rifle section, yeah, they don't have stealth, but they do the same. Additionally, I think they are better because, again, you can combo them with Nerat Kirine's ability. So basically on 5 energy, use your ability, and then this for the pink to again get rid something of with 2 health with style. And it also has synergy with sentence mechanics like from Veteran Kirine. So overall, I think this has more utility than the Veteran Marauders. And yeah, this is more of a personal preference, so feel free to experiment here a little bit. Then we get bot F. This goes in the Orphans of War deck, just a very good 4-drop, stealth for 4. You get another card in your hand, and very decent ability as well. Then Strike. So this got nerfed to 4 energy from 3 energy. I still think it is worth to play because it lines up perfectly with our curve. So if we have a really perfect hand, so to say, we play Strike on 4 and we get something like a Marauder Squad and the Cadmus Tyrant, and that's already enough for this card to have value. We will draw another starter spot, whatever. This means we can play Marauder Squad on 5 and Cadmus Tyrant on 6, even earlier if you got a Drilling Sight in hand. So I still think this card is very good and the 1-off is justified. Then Red Telling Siphon, very good disruption tool. You can use it again as attack against something like Muster. If you know, oh, 7 energy turn coming up, let's play this just to disrupt our opponent. Or of course as a removal, not very efficient as a removal, more efficient as a disruptive tool. So you kind of pay the cost here for the versatility of this card. And also good against Alpha Legion when you know the Harrowings coming up and so on. So in general, just a very good disruptive card against all those tactic decks. Third Covenant, not much to say here, just a very good 4 energy flank, unstoppable 5 damage, and sometimes even survives. Veteran Kirine, well, he's still busted, stealth for 4, and on rally he gives permanently sentenced 1 to something. That means if he, for example, uses it on a Titan weapon, yeah, it doesn't have to be a troop, then the Titan weapon will have sentence 1 permanently and take 1 extra damage every time it takes damage. Really good card. I don't see any offensive war deck functioning without 2 of those, so use them wisely, or even less wisely, because it's simply a very good tempo play to play that Kirine. Busted card. I don't know what Everguild's thinking, to be honest, because, you know, they nerfed Atogen Squad, the Emperor's Children one, like 3/3, deal 2 to a troop. This does essentially the same, but with sentence, stealth, and better stats. So yeah, you can see, I don't know, it's kind of like one of the best epics. Then we got Blake Shield Outward as one of the newest cards from the recent expansion. Really good here. You get 2 flankers for 5 energy, and you can also bounce them back to hand like with Melgator, so you can recycle them. Overall very good because they're immune to Phase Bash. Kind of suspicious to AoEs, but nonetheless really good, especially if you send in something with Kirine. These guys essentially deal 6 damage. Then Death Sets. Sure, I hate this card, you guys know it, but I thought if we go with some RNG, I'll go full YOLO. And yeah, I'm playing Death Sets. I'm playing it over War by War, the Orphans of War AoE, because it doesn't deal damage to our board and ourselves. I don't want that with Kirine. Most of the time you will have a full board, and this is, I don't know, just use it whenever it's suitable. I still hate this card, but I thought like, fuck it, whatever. I want some AoE in this deck. And then we got Marauder Squad, one of the best 6-drops in the game still, I think. Stealth 6/5, and it copies a card from your deck, so basically one time Nerat Kirine ability when it attacks, so it doesn't have to attack the warlord. If it attacks, which is very likely to happen, so that stealth, you get another card, so it puts something back in hand. It's an awesome card, no reason not to run to here. Honorative Sparch, this is another must-have card currently, in my opinion, because again, it's very good against Titans, it's very good against Swarm decks like Sigismund, Lucretia, and it's also a good counter to Muster if you don't happen to have the that Unknown Allegiance in your hand. So Honorative Sparch currently, in my opinion, goes in as good as every deck. Yeah, simply because of the meta. It counters so much of stuff, it can be an auto-win button, sure it's random as hell, but most of the time you get your value out of it. And Cadmus Tyro, of course, a very good 7-drop. This is most of the time a hard removal bait, but if he is left unchecked, you are quite certain to win the game because he either buffs himself or another troop, which you have on the board. Really not much to say here, he's just a stat monster, so no reason not to include him. But we get some more 7-drops here. These guys are kind of here to finish the game off. Like Cadmus Tyro and Ignatius Newman. This is just Tarek's squad, bigger brother. 7/7 for 7 fair, he has an immediate effect when you list the board. Sure, again it's random, but most of the time you can like play around the randomness a little bit. And if he's left unchecked, he will just provide value more and more. So 30 damage if he sticks. So really good card, and overall, as you see, this deck is just... we annoy our opponent, we see how the game goes, and we control the board. And at some point we will win by attrition or by dropping our big boys and winning with them. So yeah, that's the deck, but as usual, I have some alternative cards for you if you don't agree with me with some of my card choices, or if you're missing some of these cards, since I think there are many ways to build Orphans of War currently. They have a lot of good cards, a lot of good neutral options, so let's go over some cards here. First card here is Black Shields, the Orphans of War mission. I would treat this as a tech card for Nerat Kirine because he doesn't really need it. It provides infinite value once you complete it, but Kirine already has infinite value per se. So I would use this as a tech card against Titans. You just keep it in your starting hand. If you play against Titans, and play it in one instead of using your ability. In any other matchup, you just mulligan it. I believe it should also work against something like Shidorenko maybe. I don't know, I didn't try it out because I didn't play it in Kirine, but feel free to try it, it's not too bad actually. Then we get Horus Heresy. This is simply a very annoying 2-drop. He provides a lot of value for 2 energy, I like him, but here, usually with Kirine, turn 1 we want to use our ability. Then we get Apothecary Norn. I think with the recent expansion he got worth playing again, and as you saw we have a lot of good rally troops, like we have the Black Shield Outriders, we have Kirhane, we have stuff like Last Rebel Section, Shelter, and so on. You got the idea. You can bounce those back to hand if you want and recycle them. Still, I found it to be kind of clunky, so I didn't include him. I tried it with him, yeah, but as mentioned, it's very situational and clunky, kind of slow as well, so it's slow tempo to get that shit back in your hand, although it's good value, but low tempo. So in the end he didn't make it into the final version of this deck, but nonetheless I think he is a good addition currently. Then Veteran Marauders. I've been talking about them already, so if you don't like the last rifle section, how I explained how it plays, like the versatility and the immediate value, you can play Veteran Marauders. They are more likely to stick than the last rifle section, and they also have 1 more attack. Then 2 cards at once. I'm going to include 2 cards at once here because you either put both of them in your deck or none of them. It's Sergeant Korik and Crushing Power. So you see the combo here, you basically use this as a heart removal, you poison something with Sergeant Korik, and then you use Crushing Power on that. That's a 2-card combo. We don't have that much draw on cycles. Sure, we will have a full hand because of our ability and so on, but this combo kind of works, it's cool. I also think it's much more convenient when using it with Garuda, because Garuda does damage, 2 damage for 2 extra energy, and the troop will mostly die anyway. Sure, you can use Garuda on the enemy warlord, but I don't know, Garuda is a utility card and you basically pay for a stun for 3 energy. That's not too good. I don't know. The 2 damage isn't really worth it. But yeah, again, you don't play it because of the 2 damage. You play it because of the stun, because of the utility. So I think Crushing Power with Sergeant Korik here is a bit of a better choice. So feel free to include like 1 copy of each or 2 copies of each, better to have that combo when you need it. Speaking of hard removal, we got Desperate Situation. This is basically like a Perfection's Flight or a bad outflank more or less. So most of the time it was a bad outflank for me because we have troops on our board and we have so many ways to deal with our opponent's stuff with our hard removal. So I thought, yeah, I was playing it because I was kind of excited. Yay, Orphans were finally got hard removal, but you simply don't need it. Well, sometimes, yeah, it comes in handy, but not that often. And now that Cacophony Commander is gone, or not gone, but we don't see that many Emperor's Children, I don't think that it's worth running right now. But sure, it's not a bad card, feel free to include it. And then last card for the Orphans of War, we got Barabas Antioch. You might wonder why I don't play him. Sure, he's a very good troop. He has immediate value, he's a very good buddy, a little bit of awkward mana cost, but we have Planned Strike, we have Drilling Sites, so this can help with that. He's also some kind of defensive option, which can help like little barricades and so on. But we simply don't need them. I found that I finished the most games off before I was able to play him. He was simply... He came in too late, he was too clunky. Yeah, that's it. He's certainly not a bad card, don't get me wrong here, but I didn't feel like I need him in this deck. But if you really like him, feel free to include him. Then some neutral cards. First of all, we got Command Bridge. You don't really want to play turn 1, because turn 1 you want to use your ability, so it is only good to fish mid-game something for, like, I don't know, your precog if you're up against, again, Master Targeton, for example, or if you want that Donatus Barge against the Titan. Not bad, of course, but yeah, I don't know, I came off without it. Then we got Belts. Those are good for more energy cheats, so again, playing stuff of your opponent ahead of him, but even earlier now. And, well, Ramp ain't bad, but I didn't feel like I need them here because we don't have that much late game curve. We have like 3 7 drops and 2 6 drops and Barge and so on, and maybe something which our opponent gives us. But yeah, still not a bad addition in this deck. Feel free to include 2 of those. Then crucial choice, more casino. Like, feel free to do it because we have also not much to play on 3 energy, and try to fish for those nukes, try to dodge those new Titan legendaries. You know how crucial choice works. Then at last we get Jubek Starsight. Again, just something to play on 3 energy since we don't have that much to play on 3 here, and we have high initiative in playing Jubek turn 2. Can leave him unanswered, giving us 2 extra cards from our opponent's deck. Alright, so that's the deck and some extra cards for you. And, well, let's jump into some ladder. I'm currently in High Terror. I'm not even close to top 50, I think. Because, as mentioned, I'm not playing this game that much lately. Except for streams or for making videos. But, yeah, let's still jump into some games. Let's see if, like, late season brings us some interesting games in here. And, right, let's go. Oh boy. The double mirror. This is gonna be fun.
We gave everything, and we will take
And I'm going second, that's fucking terrible.
loyalty
Mastercard.
to ourselves.
Why? Why do you face bash from the get-go? I don't get it. I don't want to crane that. What's he gonna play him for? I don't know. Let's deal a card. Pretty good. And let's draw a card. Okay. Let's just get Covenant here. Survives with a bunch of health, I like that. That's okay. Decent opener they made, by the way. Okay. Good barge here. I like barge. Not bad. The bunker, but we got a 6/6. And he's gonna kill the 6/6 anyway. But it dealt 6 to his face. Pretty good. That's pretty bad though. That's pretty bad though. Could have killed no kill, but this guy has perfect curve as usual. Let's just do this. Nice. I'm certain we can outvalue him anyway. Oh, having a think. Get all the cards. Alrighty, let's get rid of you. So, steal another card. Garuda, what the fuck? And kill more kill. Alright. Okay. Fine. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna Black Shield out what is here again. Can't get through the... Sorry, Bunker, that I talked bad about you. You're doing very well. poison guy, okay. At least use your ability on it first. Okay. Does he have anything to claim too? Ah, yes, okay. Fine. But, also fine, is that we have Tyro now, and he used his poison guy. So, that means... Can I be more efficient here? 9 energy? Not really, right? I can. I mean... Fuck it, let's play Tyro. Let's pop the Survivor here. Heaven Drake. What the fuck are those cards? Oh fuck, I made a mistake here. Didn't count my hand cards. Okay. I can still death set next turn or something, we'll see. Brandon Neff. Fuck me, man. That's okay. So let's see. I have 9, 11. 11? This has to hit very well. It's still not enough, right? 11 plus, yeah. One off. Too bad. So let's play the Ebon Drake actually. Okay. Good enough. And next turn I'm gonna have 2, 5, so I have... No, I don't have to. I don't have to attack. I'm just gonna use my ability to get rid of Siphon. Right, Talent Siphon. Oh god, okay, never mind. Yeah, I had to get rid of that guy anyway. Yeah, that was quite a funny mirror, and... well, perfect curve. Went second. Still got it. Pretty good game. For me at least. Siggy. Okay. Mein Junge B-Side. Again, I don't like Papa Slider too much in starting hand. Okay. Oh, that's fine. 4-minute work is not so fine though. Last fight was also useless against him. Regen, okay. I could play my last rifle, but doesn't do anything. Might as well steal another card. Warlord Defenders. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. See if we can play it here. I think I can. Because I can't deal with that really. So let's just play Stalwart. And he will probably just use
Emperor's blood.
his ability on it. Or whatever. He doesn't, which is completely fine, so I'm gonna kill it. Right? Bellwood's pretty good, but my hand isn't. My hand isn't. Double precog. Torment. Okay. Let's Melgator the guy here. And play you. Nice. Land strike now useless because my hand's full with fucking tactics. Horus has no Chamus. Why wouldn't he? Oh man, that sucks ass. But okay, let's see. Grain. Grain's pretty good. Alright. So trade here. Here. Now let's do the following. Let's do this. Attack, Ashen Claw. And trade here. Okay. Rip you. That's okay. So let's see. This guy just dies, but I can give him precog, right? Or do I want to have to have precog? Let's do this. If this hits either. Yeah, too good. And I don't really want to precog that. Not really. Let's keep it like that. Better. Might have the heart removal. Draconian. I should have precogged it, but we would have known, right? Lonely squad. That's not too bad actually. Let's do this. Could have played it beforehand, but I don't think it really mattered. Whatever. Okay, Dracnia might be a problem. Was Fenlangs in curve? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't want that around, obviously, so let's do this. Ormond. Alright, time for some RNG, boys. Time for some RNG, so let's refill 2. Shoot. I want to keep this stealthed. Attack. Filling sight. And miss. Well. Let's try. Here's a retribution.
Roar.
Okay. Good Covenant, that's really good. We do, of course, that. Shoot. Heal a card. Barge, nice. The shield cover. Action claw. I don't think the ordering really mattered here. Here's his stalwart. Okay. Marauders. Let's go for it. Silent death. Okay. Didn't have lethal. Let's play Barge instead. Well, if he has his own Barge, I should still be fine. Because I Silent Death here from him. Okay. Fasten. Because of Sukasan, I don't have enough energy, so Silent Death. Another Barge. Okay. Oh, if he has Gunfleet, I'm fucked. Okay. Well, time for another Barge. Nice. Heal again. Another Barge. Man. Okay. So, does he have Gunfreak or what? Where's Gunfreak? Just play Gunfreak, come on. I know that you have him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, could be worse. That's 5 damage. Because of fucking Sukasan. Can't play it. Two? Oh wait, I have... Yeah, I have his ability. I'm an idiot, holy shit. Oh man. That was still funny. I don't know if that... Did I have it earlier? Oh, leave a comment, guys, if yes, holy shit. But I was so awe by this game. Okay, on to the next one. This is gonna be a sheet. Actually, good hand. Let's keep it.
We gave everything, and we will take everything. We are Legion.
Okay, Arbeitsleiter. Hands up the Hydra. Okay, so it's not cheat. That means Beagle plays. It's fine. I don't want to stack my hand with his with cards anyway. There's still him from though. Arbeitsleiter, yeah. For once I'm not gonna face bash here. I think... Yeah, I think I can take one. -1 proc.
We are Legion.
Okay, buddy. So let's play you, Marauders. Gonna take some damage here, but whatever. Could have Ashen Clawed it, maybe. Yeah, maybe would have been better, but... What else? That was more energy efficient, I think. Oh, what would be my other play? Ashen Claw ability? Nah.
This is about victory. True victory.
Okay, that's fine. Let's Informant here. I really don't want to deal with this crap. Let's draw a card. Would have also used my ability, I think. Yeah, maybe using the ability would have been better here. Ah, whatever. Yeah, using the ability would have been definitely better. It's okay. And another trap. Alright, so one more mission proc. Let's get the Nation's Lumen out. Yeah, I have instrumental radio now. Yes. Maybe unfortunate. Fuck's sake. Well, let's plan strike. Go inside. This, and I'll have to attack, unfortunately. But I don't have any more anti-stealth, and Exodus gonna hit the board. But now the Thunderhawk what?
Exodus in position.
Well, he's still one up. So let's play the Allegiance. And I could also just swarm the board now to play around, what's it called? Harrowing. But also kinda need to get rid of that. And didn't. Seems it doesn't have harrowing. But that's so it's. Okay. Alright, let's see. What does he have? Maybe he has a stun or something. That would be pretty cool. Harrowing. How good is Harrowing? It's not good at all. He's just gonna fake bash and precog next turn. Let's play you. Awake. Okay, look, I'm gonna vomit my hand here. And maybe harrowing next turn together with these abilities. So what's he gonna do now? He's gonna precog, face bash, or something like that. And maybe play something. And I can harrowing. Yeah, face bash, bring me to 10, precog. Then play some random crap. Perfect. And that's enough. Got him. Only played by me, I think, in the beginning. But in the end, the genius returned. Alright boys, this should be it for this video. I hope all of you enjoyed. Today we played some Cancer, but it could be like that sometimes. I mean, I also made a Titan guide back then, I think, so whatever. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for any video I should make in the future, leave the warlord or faction in the comments below, and with some luck I'll pick it up and make it in the next video. And also a quick heads up, the World Cup playoffs are starting soon, so quarterfinals, semifinals, finals and so on, you got the idea. And so some videos there are following up as well, once we're gonna play them, so Germany is in the playoffs. Well, I hope to see you around, and until then, Nerat out.